Okay, so the old Confederate system is coming down, and I'm very, very happy because there are going to be so many changes that we are going to be experiencing now. The old Confederate system had a lot of people trying to fit into certain societies and into certain groups that did not, um, benefit us fully or allowed us to be who we truly are because society was so, built around a Confederate system. And I'm just so happy that we are now able to get rid of that and start over brand new. Um, AI, artificial intelligence, has been good in a way, and then it also has its downside. But we are more focused on getting AI to do the jobs for us that keep us from not exploring and traveling the world and doing things like that. Humans should be able to get out of the slave system now and not go into the 9 to 5 job and have money come to them constantly without them worrying about spending all their day working on a project when it doesn't take that much to do so. It just doesn't. And I escaped the 9 to 5 job because I was continuing to go to this job and then that job, and it was just doing like too much because I know how hard of a worker I was and I am, and I just didn't feel comfortable being used like that. And then whenever I leave a job or they end my assignment, I'm looked at as a person who was not a good worker. That's horrible, and the Confederate system is to blame for that. Another thing the Confederate system is to blame for is YouTube, and I'm going to have to put it out there. Um, because we are leaving the Confederate system, it is because of the limitations that were given that we weren't allowed to do. But is it fair enough that people have to continue to repeat themselves over and over and over to let others know that they know the gospel, that they are righteous enough to get a position or to be in control of gaining something that God has promised them? Because it's like in a Confederate system, a lot of people didn't have the support in their family, so they turned to robbing or selling drugs or um, doing the unthinkable to get more money to be ahead of things. And the society, so the system, the old Confederate system would imprison people that does these things, and they would also, prevent them from having access to certain things because they were already, they were robbed. They were robbed from the Confederate system. Um, People who rob and still go to work, or people who do things like that, people don't rob because they just want to hurt people. People rob people because they haven't found a easy way to get what they were promised and what they were worth because they know their gospel. Someone in their family knows the gospel, and they were taught that that in the Bible, Jesus says, "I will be your provider. I will give you everything that you want and you need. You pray to me, and I will give to you." Those things people prayed for, and then whenever they step out in the real world, they're told to sign all of these papers, go to work. You're only getting paid this much. Do this work all day. The boss man is doing literally nothing, but is getting paid more money. Oh, why? Because he went to school, or something like that, or his family had already, was already working in the business, but you have to go to school and pay for it and also keep your grades up. But it's like it's like, how in the world can everybody, fulfill the fullest potential if everybody is still stuck in the old, Confederate system and copying everybody and not doing everything that they want to do for themselves? And I had left that, and the old Confederate system is to blame for that. I definitely, and going to encourage as much people as I can. And I see that some people, and I'm not listening to other people, but I'm listening to myself. But um, I understand that some people were like, well, make sure you stay positive and encourage people, and I will. And they don't want certain people to talk about political stuff and all of that. And if you want me to be honest with you and give you my insight and still uplift you and encourage you the best way that I can, you will have to listen to what I'm going to say because that is the best way that I can deliver a message. You know, being fake and pretending to be this influencer, encourager, when you're someone different, like I had done some things in my videos where I never in my life thought I would do. And the only reason why I came to YouTube is because I wanted to make an income from posting my videos and giving people a better insight about how I view life, and you know that would be encouraging and helpful to them to hear my feedback. And YouTube had this Confederate standard to where you needed to get 1,000 subscribers, and you needed to have thumbnails to catch your audience attention, and you had to, you know, do something with the sound and have a better, clearer picture. And yeah, that does make sense, yeah. But really, people can see your videos. They just tend to look past it and look at the title, look at the photo. They reminisce a little bit and then they leave. And then they see a title that they like about you. Let's go take that title and that copy and go somewhere else and make a video about it. There's nothing wrong with that, because if you think about it, everybody else does it. They get ideas from other people's videos or whoever they find something interesting about, they do that with. But that is what has held most YouTubers back, the small YouTubers back in the future. That's what took them so long to get 100 subscribers, some of them, and that's what took some of them long to, you know, get all these equipment to do this thing, to do these things, because they felt like they needed to, you know, be a part of everyone else. And it's okay to look nice and be presentable and have the right type of tools to engage your audience. That's very, very good. But also, I want you all to realize that YouTube always matched the amount of subscribers that you had to the same amount of people, you know. And that's why I said, well, that's how things are, you know. I definitely will be, you know, doing something that is going to be allowing me to be, you know, benefiting from it. But at the same time, I want others to benefit as well. But I do want to focus on me, and that's what I'm going to do, focus on me. Because as you can see, my videos from before, you see the ones with all the titles and the weird, cheap looking thumbnails that I created. um, Before that, I was just posting videos of myself, and my thumbnails was just a picture of me. And then for some odd freaking reason, oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. These YouTubers who are, and I subscribe to them to grow my content, to grow my channel. I'm going to unsubscribe to them because I'm not gonna lie to you. These Caucasian YouTubers would post, "Don't follow your dreams," and have a YouTube box up there with an X on it saying YouTube is not going to be here in the future. And then they would say, your thumbnail, you need to have good thumbnails, good content, blah, 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 good thumbnails, how to grow your YouTube channel, I'm like, and then they have different like thumbnails. I'm like, okay, fine. And then I went to go actually do something stupid and went to go create, you know, some hideous thumbnails, which was not me at all. And I actually did that, and I'm like, why did I even freaking follow behind these people and trying to see? And I understand I was trying to do something different, but the best thumbnail maker for YouTube is Canva or something like that. Canva, Carvana, or something like that. But it's a blue and white logo, and I mean, that looks a lot better. That's like the number one YouTube thumbnail maker to make. But I just like, I can't believe I sit there and did all this kiddie stuff. All these kiddie stuff. Like, all of these kiddie stuff, if I say it correctly. I just can't believe I did that. I'm like, Chris, what is wrong with you? So I felt like, but I actually, I knew the answer to it. It was because I was getting flooded with a whole bunch of content. And I'm like, okay, whenever I get monetized, I'm definitely not looking at anyone else's content. I'm going to post what I want to post. Okay, sometimes I will, but I have to, some things I guess I can't control, because YouTube will just allow you to just see a whole bunch of other people's videos. And I think they're doing that because I had posted a video about they should allow that to happen. But at the end of the day, I've been on YouTube for over a year. You need to go ahead and monetize me. Okay? No black magic, no shadow magic, no try to get back with them, because I'm not the type of person that, has, a bad heart and want to hurt anybody. You can clearly see, you know, um, but that's something that I wanted to say and share. Um, we have definitely um, found a way to get rid of the Confederate system, and I'm so glad, because it is because of the Confederate system while some people are behind, and I'm not ever going back to the old Confederate system, the old lifestyle or ways or anything like that. Never, ever, ever, ever. Okay? I want to be who I am. I want to do something totally different. I don't want to continue to continue to take my videos down because I don't feel like it is helping me and anything like that. The reason why I took some of them down is because I felt like, people just, didn't want to see them. And then I thought some people would tell me, this is not something that you want to present yourself as. I'm like, okay, if you say so, you're the one who hasn't monetized me yet. So I'm trying to think of something else to do, because repeating yourself over and over again about the same topic, come on, you want to do something else different to let people see the other side of you. You don't want to continue to follow the same thing over and over and over and over again, So, I mean, if I'm making money, I don't mind, and yes, I am pretty much making money because this is my investment. But, and I have other ways that I'll be able to, invest in money. But my thing is, it's like, it was the Confederate system's fault for allowing YouTube to do that, because some people post videos and it was very informational and they should not have taken it down, because of things like that. So you see how all the bigger people are stepping down, from the positions. Well, it's Revelations. We'll see who the YouTuber person, what he's gonna do, what he or she's gonna do. We're gonna see what he's gonna do. Is he going to step down? Has he already stepped down? You see, we don't know. But this is not a game. This is not a game. A lot of people are trying to leave their employment and turn to YouTube for help. And it only makes sense for you to pay them so they can get their, have enough income to go get this upgraded camera ahead of time, or this upgraded, things like that. Like, have you thought about that? Have you? That's what YouTube should think about. But now it's too late, because the pandemic is here and people are getting their benefits and they're able to do that, but still they're actually able to, budget with that and they're trying to do, some people are trying to do other things with it, also with their benefits of unemployment, or their stimulus, or their little bit of income at work and things like that. But to hurry up and monetize someone on YouTube, if they have had plenty of videos and you've been watching them for literally over a year or 2 years and they've been posting, and you know their story and you know what they're trying to do, you need to hurry up and do that, because your time is up. Your time is up, and Jesus is already here, and he sees who the greedy people are. Some people are literally struggling on YouTube, and they're trying to make sure that people get the real them, and they have the real them, but they want them to continue it over and over and over. Well, motivate them so that they can could be motivated, like someone's actually watching, someone's actually listening to them. You should do that, because you really have no choice. Because when everything that was holding some people back from succeeding and slowing them down, their time is over. It's gone. It's done. The Confederate system is gone. So you can try to take it, you can fix it now all you want to, but you really had no choice. It wouldn't make a difference if you decided not to, because the person who is continuing the old Confederate system that's slowing some people down from succeeding, they're not even going to be here. You see? And you got some people who's at least brave enough, or at least smart enough to step down from their positions. Like the Amazon founder, he's bright enough to step down. Like, oh, yeah, he's actually stepping down. He's stepping down. What about the person who's at YouTube? Are you going to step down and let someone take over and give everyone a fair chance? You have enough money in your bank in order for you to have a good life for the rest of your life. The rest of your life. We have some people who are trying to get on YouTube to have a good life like that. You can actually leave YouTube and still be rich and famous for the rest of your life. So it's just greed. It's greed. It's pure greed. The founder of YouTube. It's pure greed. It is pure greed. There is no way in the world that I've been on YouTube for over a year and posting consistently, have given out all of my information, and I'm looking at my videos. Okay, I'm grateful for my subscribers. It took a long time for me to get that, but it would be nice if it said over 1,000 or 1,000 and something, so that I can feel extremely motivated, and really post, because, and I'm still doing it now. It's just like they're saying, well, we want to see how you are, but you've already seen how I am. You've got people, checking on me and spying on me. Yeah, okay, good, that's good. But the ones who are, that's my next video. The ones who are spying are trying to get information, but it's revelations, and the ones who are spying to try to get information out of spite to harm aren't going to be here. That's what people don't realize. It is revelations right now. Jesus is here. The ones who enjoy finding information from other people to go and tell and talk about and to make fun of, or just to be nosy and talk about them or harm them, they won't be here. And people don't understand that. We're getting this nation back to 144,000 people. People do not see that. Some people enjoy it. They enjoy harming people. How? Why? And we all know the spiritual reason why, because you were taught that way, and it's not good, But all the gospel that's around us has given you the opportunity to know who Christ is and be like him, so that you won't attract bad things, because you aren't bad. So the gospel is literally everywhere. In the text, on the television, on the computer, on the radio. There is gospel related things literally everywhere. And people have to realize that this is revelations. So people who enjoy harming people and have a desire to harm and think it's funny, they won't be here. And I'm sorry to tell you that, but God is merciful, and he has been merciful over your life by protecting you and giving you the opportunity to come together and know how it is to treat other people, how you should treat other people and treat yourself. You can do whatever you want to yourself, but hopefully it's not harming yourself, but don't harm anyone else. But when you harm yourself, you may harm other people, because, you may, I'm not saying you will, you may harm other people, just by your personality, engaging in different things that people don't want to see and things like that. So just know that the Confederate system has left us. and it's still leaving one by one. You see the Amazon founder, he stepped down. He's like, okay, I've waken up. I see what's going on. Everything that's Confederate, that was slowing people down. And YouTube, and you know what? And Amazon, the Amazon founder, I'm not gonna lie to you. The people on Amazon could have made it a lot more easier for people to work from home. They have a lot of disclaimers and information out there for people to sign and to get over on them, when they could have just said, hey, you want to help sell for my company, my business? Do this online. They have some things on the website on Amazon that was just really too much. And it should be easy, because God is not the author of confusion. And for people to be confused about, oh my gosh, I can work for Amazon, where do I go? And they're clicking on this and this and reading this, and I'm like, it should just be simple. They're advertising like it's simple, and it's not. It's a lot of things that you have to do, and you have to find who to trust to carry this, and that's the Confederate system that's slowing people down. And that's why he stepped down from Amazon, because he knew there were some things that weren't right within that system. Now we got to deal with YouTube. I don't know what you're going to do, the founder of YouTube. I do not know. But some people have been on YouTube posting their videos for a while, and they would appreciate if you monetize them. Okay? They would. So just know that the Confederate system is coming down, and we are going to enjoy this earth in peace and with all of the almond milk and the natural honey, because the bees of the old ways were no longer the real honey like they say. See you guys.